Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 ways celebrities got super rich by investing. In the chaotic world of entertainment, here are the celebrities who took investment acumen to another level. You better stick around until number 1, as some of these can be an investment option for you in the near future. Before we carry on though, make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Alright, let's carry on. Number 20. Reese Witherspoon. Apparently not content with just being a beloved, Oscar-winning actress Reese Witherspoon has broken out into two very different industries. For several years, she self-funded her production company, Pacific Standard, which has then gone on to release successful films like Wild and Gone Girl. And Witherspoon was an executive producer on the hit HBO series Big Little Lies, on which she stars. Pacific Standard focuses on female-driven material, with the mission to make meaningful change in Hollywood, as well as make some money, which it's doing quite well. She also recently launched her own clothing line, Draper James, a southern preppy line that competes with Tory Burch and has been expanding. Number 19. Jessica Alba. The actress, formerly known for her roles in movies like Fantastic Four and Sin City, has been known to be active in the business world these past few years. In addition to finding her household product company, Honest Co, back in 2011, Alba has also made investments in startups like Headspace and Managed by Q. Her company has most recently received a $200 million investment from L. Catterton. Number 18. Robert De Niro. Celebrities are no strangers to vanity restaurants, but it's rare that one becomes a genuine hit. De Niro keeps his name off Nobu, but chef Nobu Matsuhisa credits the acting legend by convincing him to launch a Japanese restaurant empire. De Niro was a fan of one of Matsuhisa's early restaurants and became a business partner in the chain Nobu, which is thriving across the globe. He wisely saw the lucrative possibilities in the chef's signature miso black cod, among many other dishes. Number 17. George Clooney. There's a reason why we haven't seen much of George on the big screen. It's because he's been busy doubling his salary by founding a billion-dollar tequila company. Founded in 2013 by Clooney and two friends, Casamigos steadily grew up until it was purchased by drink conglomerate Diageo in 2017 for $1 billion. We'd say Clooney has pretty much won the category of passive income there. Number 16. Jay-Z. Jay-Z's also made some pretty impressive investments over the years, all of which had led him to an impressive net worth of $1 billion. So how did Sean Carter go from being hip-hop's first billionaire to this? Well, the answer is a lot of mixed ventures, hard work, and smart investments. Since launching his champagne business, Armand de Brignac, back in 2007, the company has steadily grown to be valued at more than $300 million. He also launched the music streaming service Tidal back in 2014, which is now worth $100 million. But by far, Carter's most impressive investment has been in the Uber stock, which he purchased for $2 million. Now, that's worth an estimated worth $70 million. Number 15. Bono. Turns out the famous U2 singer didn't make all his money from music. As with all the other celebs on this list, Bono was able to rack up a fortune through a series of smart investments, most notably the one he made in Facebook back in 2009. Along with the other founding investors of Elevation Partners, the rock star bought a 2.3% share of the social media giant for $86 million, which then grew to be worth $1.4 billion. And although that's a pretty sweet return on investment, it didn't make him quite as rich as the media originally believed. Those returns were shared among the Elevation Partner founders, earning Bono an estimated $43 million in profits. Number 14. Beyonce. The former Destiny's Child star turned worldwide pop icon knows how to play her cards when it comes to investing, which makes sense, considering that she's worth an estimated $400 million. Using her name to diversify her investments, like the time she told Uber she wanted equity in the company rather than cash as compensation for performing at their 2015 corporate event in Vegas. Once the company went public last year, her stock was valued at roughly $9 million. Now that's how to invest in startups. Number 13. Tyra Banks. Turns out America's Next Top Model host has been strutting her stuff even off the catwalk, most notably by investing in prominent women-led companies through her investment platform Fierce Capital. One of her proudest investments, The Muse, valued at over $100 million, and it's a female-founded networking and hiring platform, which is very much in line with her value-based investing strategy. Number 12. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber isn't only raking in cash from his wildly successful music career, fragrance and clothing brands. He's also been a successful investor for years now, working with a business manager to make key investments in companies like Spotify, Liquid IV, and Stamped. All of those timely decisions have paid off, as the 26-year-old is roughly worth $285 million. Number 11. Magic Johnson. The 5-time NBA champion has always done well for himself, since his record-breaking deal to join the Lakers back in 1981, and then by setting up his incredibly successful investment company, Magic Johnson Enterprises. Since its founding, the company's made early-stage investments in startups, such as Shot Tracker and Skirt, and purchased a few local restaurant franchises as well. By diversifying his portfolio, this former basketball star has built himself a net worth of $600 million. Any other investment ideas or celebrities come to mind? Let us know in the comment section. Number 10. Ashton Kutcher. Actor and film producer Ashton Kutcher is also known as one of the top Silicon Valley investors, having invested in numerous companies through his venture capital firm A-Grade Investments. Since starting the firm, he and his co-founder turned a $30 million fund into a $250 million fund. Some of their top ventures are early-stage investments and are in companies like Uber, Airbnb, Warby Parker, and even Houzz. All that work eventually paid off because the former That 70s Show actor has got a net worth of roughly $200 million. Number 9. Oprah. Oprah's made a lot of smart investments over the course of her career, but probably the best is the money that she put back into Weight Watchers, which was back into 2015. Investing $43 million in the weight loss company at $7 per share allowed her to increase her fortune 9-fold when the stock soared to $101 per share, and left her with $427 million. It's savvy moves like this that have allowed her to rack up a net worth of more than $2.5 billion. Number 8. Will Smith. Will Smith didn't just spend his career making his own savvy investments. He also went as far as to launch his own venture capital fund, Dreamers VC. This LA-based fund primarily invests in companies solving social problems, like notable medtech companies, Genome, Medical, and Nurx. By selectively choosing his investments and calling the shots by running his own fund, Smith has grown his net worth to $350 million. Number 7. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The renowned Austrian-American actor and former governor of California has a resume longer than most. In addition to his many prominent early-stage investments in startups like Scopely Inc. and Google parent company Alphabet, Arnold has been well known for his smarts when it comes to how he invests in real estate. By having his hands in many enterprises at once, the once-broke actor has amassed a fortune of $450 million. Number 6. Rachel Zoe. Famous designer and stylist Rachel Zoe is known for more than just her contributions to the fashion world. She's also a prominent businesswoman and early-stage investor, putting her hard-earned cash towards startups like Beautycon and FabFitFun. Beyond her investments, she's also made a few savvy business moves, like when her popular style platform was acquired by Bustle Digital Group for an undisclosed amount back in 2018. Apparently it pays to be a Jill of all trades. Number 5. Ryan Seacrest. The American Idol host has been known to earn an impressive annual salary of more than $70 million. But it's what he's done with that money that's really helped him grow his net worth. Along with many other top celebs, Seacrest was part of a 2015 combined $34 million investment in the widely popular meditation app Headspace, which is now valued between $500 million and $1 billion. Number 4. Jared Leto. Jared Leto isn't just a Hollywood icon, he's also an accomplished actor, lead singer for 30 Seconds to Mars, and investor. With nearly 20 companies in his portfolio, the actor has used his Hollywood salary to make some amazing investments in companies like Modern Health Inc., Relativity Space, and Nom. He's also founded several companies of his own, including a social media management company called The Hive, and a live streaming service by the name of ViRT. Among his top ventures, the star's also made early investments in companies like Uber and Airbnb, all of which have earned him a net worth of approximately $90 million. Number 3. 50 Cent. 50 Cent's tenure as a radio-dominating artist may be over, but his vast business portfolio isn't going anywhere soon. Among deals spanning everything from clothes to video games, he signed on to promote vitamin water in exchange for a stake in parent company Energy Brands. When Coca-Cola bought Energy in 2007, the deal netted 50 Cent a cool $100 million. Number 2. Jessica Simpson. Pop singer Jessica Simpson will perhaps always be remembered for her more ditty moments on hit reality shows Newlyweds, but her moves in retail have been exceedingly clever. She launched the Jessica Simpson collection in 2006 as footwear collaboration with Kamoto Group, but it's expanded to clothing, jewelry, handbags, and more. With billions in sales, its popularity led to Sequential Brands Group acquiring a majority stake in the brand for an undisclosed amount. Number 1. Nas. Nasir Jones has long ceded the rap throne to other younger talents, but this musician has quietly become a star investor in the tech world too. His venture capital firm, Queensbridge Venture Partners, whose name is a homage to his native Queens, made investments in startups ranging from healthcare to music production. Companies on its roster include Lyft, Dropbox, and the digital currency exchange Coinbase. That's it for today, guys. We hope you liked this video, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.